Hey guys, how you doing? A customer recently asked me if there was anything that she could do to her laptop to improve the battery performance. In today's laptops, if you get an hour out of your laptop, you might consider yourself lucky. Even if it's a brand new laptop, which means it's a brand new battery, with all the processing power and things that our machines are doing now, it's a wonder they even last that long. There are some things that we can do to improve our battery performance and how long the laptop will last before you have to recharge it. And it's fine-tuning the performance settings on your actual operating system. And I'll show you how to get into a report that will show you some of the things that may be wrong with your machine. Now keep in mind, if you got an old battery that's junk, this isn't going to help, but this will help those that know they have a good battery that can hold a charge, but they just want to get a little more runtime out of their machine. So let's go ahead and I'll show you on my computer some things you can do to improve the performance of the battery. I'm working on a Windows 7 machine, so I'll show you from here. The first thing I want to show you is where you actually change the settings to alter your power options to get better battery life. So if you come under the Start menu and you click on the Run box, type in Power Options with an S, and hit the Enter key. Okay, so this is the beginning of where the settings are in Windows 7 to favor one way of running or the other. And you can see that my machine here that I'm working on is set up for high performance. And it says right under it, it favors performance but may use more energy. And really, I'm on a desktop showing you this. This isn't even a laptop. But if it were a laptop, a better choice would be to hit this power saver, and I can click on it. And it says underneath, it saves energy by reducing computer performance where possible. And that basically means, just what it says, wherever it can save a little bit of battery life if it sleeps 5 minutes earlier or it goes into hibernation when you close the lid, that's what it's going to do to save you power. Now, I recommend before you set these settings, you run a report. And there's a built-in function inside Windows 7 and 8 that allow you to run this report. I'm not sure if Vista does this or not. I don't think so, though. But anyway, let's go ahead and leave it on high performance, how it was. And I want to show you how to run this report. And then once the report's run, you'll be able to make a better judgment call on the things that you want to alter to save battery life, basically. So let's go back to the Start button, and in the search box, we're going to type in CMD, and you'll see that command goes up at the top, CMD. And we need to run this as administrator because we're going to be doing something here that requires system files. So on top of the CMD under Programs, right click on it and then run it as administrator, just like this. You can left click on that. It'll ask you if you want to run it, say yes. And you'll get this little window up here and it's blinking at us. So we're going to do a system command here, and we're going to run a report that will go out and search our computer for 1 minute, and then it will create an HTML type report, something we can open and read all about our battery and power performance. So what you want to type into this little box right here is the following code, and I'll put it in the comments so you can type it in. You want to type in power, P-O-W-E-R, config, which is CFG, just like that, and then make a space, the minus sign, and then energy, E-N-E-R-G-Y, just like that. And again, I'll put it in the comments, the steps, how to do this. Now hit enter. And you can see it says it's enabling the trace for 60 seconds. And you can watch it as it does all the calculations. And when it's finished, it'll come back with the command prompt again to let you know. So I'll speed this up a little and we'll sit here for 60 seconds. Okay, the scan is now complete, and it says that there were 12 errors, 11 warnings, and 10 informational. And it says to see this particular energy report HTML for more details. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're done with this window. We can close it. And we're going to go get that report. And you actually have to copy the report over. You can't open it from where it's at because it'll just error on you. Anyway, let's go to our file manager and click on it. And we're going to navigate to the Windows System 32 folder. If you click on the local C and then find over here in this side the Windows folder, you can click on it like that. And then go down till you see a folder called System 32, which is right here. And you can double click it. And we're looking for an HTML file that says energy-report. So let's go down to the E's. It's all alphabetical. Okay, so I found the energy-report, and you can see it's an HTML file. Now, if I try to double click on this, I'll show you what happens. It says it can't find it, and it's because it's a system file and it's protecting itself. But what we can do is we can close that, and we're just going to copy this by right-clicking, going to copy, and then let's just put it on the desktop. Let's click on our desktop, and we're going to right-click again and paste, and you can see it's right here. Now let's go ahead and double-click on it. And this time it opens, and you're going to see that I have a lot of power problems on this machine, again because this is a desktop and it doesn't run on batteries. This is set up for performance for sure. But as you come on down and read, there's a ton of information about your machine, and this report is made up specially to highlight the power efficiencies. This is a power efficiency report. And if you read through some of these warnings, such as this one, the USB device did not enter a suspended state. So evidently, if it does enter into a suspended state, that may be a way that I can save power. And it gets pretty involved right down to all the little hardware and also BIOS settings that you can make. That's a little bit beyond the scope of this video, but looking down through here at some of these warnings and errors, you can discover ways in which you can save power. And if you're seeing that, you know, the screensaver's not kicking in for 30 minutes or something like that, you can go back to that other settings page that I showed you at the beginning of this video and adjust all that, and you can actually tweak your machine so that you're getting the longest time possible. I've actually seen machines that were getting barely an hour be you know, modified using this technique, and they can get 3 and 4 hours plus just by tweaking the settings. Okay, so let me give you an example of how we could use this report to adjust our power settings to make the battery last longer. This is the example here. It says power policy. This is an error. It says the PCI Express ASPM is disabled. The current power policy for the PCI Express active state power management is configured to off. In other words, if I had it on, I would be doing a lot better. So if you go back to that option that I showed you where you go to the run box and you type in power options, let's do that. The plan that you're currently on, you can click on it where it says change plan settings, and then you can actually click on this advanced power settings, and you'll get this little box. Now let me rearrange this so you can read this error and we can fix the problem. Okay, so it's talking about the PCI Express, and if you look down through all these options, we can find the PCI Express. It's right here. And it says link state power management. Let's click on that. And you can see that, yes, this is off. And according to this error in our report, by turning it on, this will help us save power. So I could actually just click this and change it to either moderate or maximum power savings. And so I could click that and hit apply. And I've fixed that error. Now if I run this report again, that will no longer be an error. So this is how you can tweak it. This may take a while, but you can certainly learn a lot about your computer and the kind of power it uses. If you're doing this for somebody else, you know, for a group of computers that might be used in business, you can actually save the plan and apply it to all the computers at one time. So I hope that you got some use out of this video, and perhaps your battery will last longer on your laptop. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave us a thumbs up and a comment if you wish. If you have your own question that you would like answered, please head over to the gurubrewshow.com website, click on the Ask a Tech link, and leave a question, and maybe we'll answer it in an upcoming show. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.